Hi, Zach. How are you? Hope you're well. What is your focus for this spring training? And if you have any goals that you've set for yourself this season, what are they?
Uh, so my first and foremost goal is just to try to break camp with the team, and if that doesn't happen, team's got to win. So just got to keep my eye on that, and anything I can do to help the team win this year.
And Doc addressed the team yesterday. What did you take from that message, and how did it set the tone for this season?
Every rep counts. Got to stay focused. Mental reps are huge. Don't want your body withering away early. Things like that. Just taking those mental reps, and eventually the body will take over, and swings will be back. Like they always are. And we have live ABs today. Just going out there and trying to have good at bats.
Thank you.
Next question's from Dave Bassett. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Zach, how are you doing?
Good.
I'm curious, now that you have a single digit jersey number, does that make it a little bit more real that you're that much closer to realizing your goal of breaking camp with the team?
Had the single digit last year. They came to me, asked me, I had to get a new number because one of the hitting coaches took my old number. So they gave me a bunch of options to take a number, and eight's always been my favorite number. So had to take it and run with it. And it gives me all more confidence when I have that number on. And just like when you're a little kid, you get to wear your favorite number. It's pretty cool.
Why is number 8 your favorite number?
Number 8 was my favorite number because my dad wore number 9 and my brother wore number 7. So put me right in the middle, number 8.
Okay. I was just curious, are you shadowing anybody in camp? Or are you trying, I know you had a chance to be on the ride last year. What did you take away from that? And what are you trying to carry over into spring, maybe shadowing a player?
I'm all ears around the guys. Love to look up to JT and CT. CT's kind of more like the role that I'm looking to do. So utility kind of guy. So just, ears open all the time, and just learn as much as possible. Muncy's really smart really baseball smart. So I just try to listen to him. Been hitting out here with him since January. So really excited for this year.
Do you feel like you're more prepared than most guys to play a lot of different positions because you did that in the minor leagues?
I think it gives me a little bit of an advantage. They know that I can go out there and compete at a lot of different positions, so they trust me to go out there. I remember last year they came up to me and asked me where I felt more comfortable. I was like, really, I'm kind of comfortable everywhere. Don't really have one that I'm not comfortable with. So it's more of a where am I more comfortable now? So it's pretty easy going, and they just kind of trust me. So just kind of keep working at it and doing it every day.
Thank you.
Yep. Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Hey, Zach, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. I just got to ask, is that a mullet you got going?
Sort of. It's not really short on the front, but it's kind of just grown into. I had to cut the sides a little bit shorter because it was growing over my ears, and I didn't like it touch my ears, so I had to cut it up.
Nice. So just one thing about the different positions you play, right? So, Kiké left, he played a bunch of positions, was kind of like a super utility guy. The assumption is that you're a guy who can just step right into that role. Do you expect to do that?
That's the goal. You see him leave, you're kind of in that same role throughout, minor league system, and they just kind of bring you up that way. So definitely those are the shoes I think I need to fill. And I think I'm right there competing for that spot, and it's up for the taking. So, help the team win and just go at it every day.
And last season, obviously, you're bouncing back and forth. You're kind of on a taxi squad. You're going to USC. Just how do you think that impacted your development? Not exactly playing in games like a normal, regular minor league season.
It was definitely it was hard, but you still got your at bats against really good pitching. Our staff over on USC was, really lights out, and they were working on different things. So you saw a lot of different approaches when you had to get in the box against them. Took it into the game. Got 2 hits last year, so the routine wasn't quite there. So it felt weird when you did play in a game. because you didn't really have that routine. I mean, when you're over at the alternate site, we're just standing behind the roll cage and during at bats. And I mean, we were still having the on deck circle, but during the game, you could go behind like the roll cage and watch what the pitcher was doing. So that was just a little different.
Are you looking forward just to playing games every day, whether it's, at the major level, even in, AAA, just getting back to that sort of normal grind, I guess?
Definitely ready to get back into the routine of playing games and competing out there and trying to win.
Thank you.
I got one from Rowan Cabner. Go ahead, Rowan.
Hey, Zach, I know it was only a few games, but were you able to kind of learn or take anything from the major league experience last year?
So yeah, it was just a few games, but I was on the road with them. I think 90% of the games that they were on the road. So I was definitely hearing things that, I like to hear. I got to sit in on all the hitters meetings, out in shagging during BP and listen to Mookie talk about what he does when he shags, and just the different players that you get to be around, the great players I get to be around with the Dodgers. It's a lot of fun to just listen to what they have to say and try to use that and take it and put it in my game.
I'm curious, at the alternate site, were there any young pitchers that in particular kind of caught your eye?
Pepio, he's really good. He's from Indiana. Miller, obviously a stud, first round draft pick last year. Creo, he started, locating later in camp, and he was really good as well. Josiah Gray, not on the 40-man, really good pitcher, low arm slot, good ride on his fastball. Andre Jackson. I mean, you guys know all these guys, all these house names, so it's no like secret on who's a really good pitcher. Kozlowski, before he got hurt last year, he was lights out. I mean, all the way through coming up in the minor league system. So I mean, yeah, we have a lot of lead arms coming up through our system, and excited to see those guys' careers unfold, and hopefully in the future teammates.
Thank you.